So today we are going to be talking about manifestation and faith. I want to explain to you. You have to understand that faith is not a religious thing. Faith is not about a religion. Faith has reality drive. For instance, now I'll give you an example. Just imagine a situation where you place your mind, I want to buy a car. And that particular moment you say you want to buy a car and you have choose the specific car you want to buy, all of a sudden you start seeing that car everywhere. You start seeing that car wherever you go. Whatever you are thinking about is how to get that car. And all of a sudden you start seeing yourself being driving to do things you can do to be able to achieve that dream. So is faith. When you have faith upon something and you have faith that I really have faith, this thing is going to come to pass, this thing is going to, you see, that belief you have automatically start driving reality that will make that thing to manifest and come to reality. There is other ways to back your faith, and you have to understand that when it comes to manifestation and faith is a patient thing. You have to understand that whenever you are praying for something or asking for something, these things have principle it comes for. For instance, this is someone that asks for wisdom and wealth will not get the same experience as someone that just asks for only wealth. You might ask for only wealth or ask for a specific money. That money will come to you in a specific way. But if you ask for something of wisdom, you should be ready to experience certain things. And whatever you ask for, understand that it takes time. Even though it's money, it takes time. You have to understand process, especially when, and you have to understand that the bigger of what you are seeking for, the longer it will take for it to arrive. So the later you seek, it is like, for instance, now you don't expect someone that is manifesting a dream house and someone that is manifesting $1,000 to get the same result at the same time. The person manifesting $1,000 will easily get the $1,000 than the person manifesting a house. So you have to understand this thing. The bigger what you are manifesting, the longer it takes for it to come. And you have to understand that. And I want to teach you another technique in which you can use during manifestation. Whenever you are manifesting or praying for something, get a bucket of soil, get a seed, plant the seed in the soil and water it every day. As you are praying and watering it, every morning you go there to water it. Pray. Whatever you are doing, as that seed is germinating and growing, so shall whatever you are praying for will be growing and be germinating. You'll be praying, you use that seed as a point of prayer, as a point of connection. And that leaf is there to remind you, and is also there to remind you, and that seed is also there to remind you that growth takes time, because you will not plant it and expect it to grow. It takes time. It might take months, it might take weeks, it might, depending on what you plant, it might take time. So, and what you plant, the bigger it will grow, the longer time it will take. So you have to understand this logic. And faith, according as I say, faith drives your reality, in the sense that when you start having faith on something that this thing will happen, you start seeing the possibility of how it can happen, how it can come to reality. Whatever you be seeing is the things that is how all these things work. Desire, you have to have the desire. How much do you truly want it? How badly do you want it? And you have to realize that as you are wanting all these things, be detached from it. Be able to live without it, because when these things you are manifesting start taking time, you start and you are not getting results, and you are not detached from the outcome, you become depressed, you become sad, and that sadness, that state you have entered will now make the thing to take more longer, because you will lose faith, you lose hope, you will be like, oh, this thing, why is it not coming? That is why faith is very important. And that depression, that is faith that will make you not to fall into depression, because you have faith, this thing I'm chasing, you want to keep going. So you have to keep your faith consistently in check on a daily basis. Faith is not something you just have today, I expect miracle. No, faith is a continuous process. It's something that you don't stop till you get to your finish line. You have to keep believing. You have to keep dreaming. You have to keep expanding. You have to understand that each time you have so much faith and you start losing faith, is the time you need to build on how to have more faith. Like, whenever, see, we are all human beings. You have to understand that there will come in a point in your life whereby you naturally lose faith. You will naturally lose hope. You will naturally question everything. You will naturally ask, is this thing I'm praying for come to pass? And those points is where people give up. And you have to understand that if that thing you're manifesting for, millions of people are also manifesting for similar things. So you have, it's just like a restaurant where many people are placing order. So it take time. So you have to distribute. You have to take time. That means depending on when you place your order, that means the time you get it. So if you place your order on time and you are patient, and you know when you place your order, that time you fall into depression. It's like the time when you place an order and there is so much queue, and you out of anger, you leave the queue and go back home, only to come back again, more queue. You have meet more queue. So you now, if you keep on falling to depression and come back, the more you come back, the more queue you meet, the more. So that is the reason why you have to keep your faith. It's only faith that will make you to stand, even when it feels like the line is not moving. You will keep standing. You will not want to leave, because you have understand that if you leave and come back, like it's just something like, it's just a situation whereby someone who started doing something to that, have faith that this thing will work, and continuously do it, and you that start that thing and you have faith that this thing will work, and you stop, that person continue, that person will get there easier than you that stop and continue, stop and continue, stop and continue. Because the day you stop, and I'm a victim of this, that is why I'm explaining this to you, I'm able to know this. So you don't necessarily need a seed to plant a seed to grow, to manifest. Sometimes just have a book you write every morning. Remind yourself, today I have faith in my dream. I believe my dream. I wake up, do it will take time. But you sometimes have something that remind you. So that is why that seed is also there. It's not necessarily there because it's the thing that will make your dream to manifest. That is why you people have to understand the importance of spiritual material. Certain spiritual material are not there because they are the things that make your reality come to pass, but they are the things that drive it. Just like as I will give you Bible now, read and tell you this, you are seeing it as no. There is certain moral guideline. There is certain things you can pick from it. There is certain wisdom you can learn from it. It's not necessarily about the religion. It's not necessarily about what that about. It's all about the principle. That is why people have lost touch of wisdom. There is no principle. There is every spiritual practice. There is a principle. There is a reason behind. It might not necessarily be that that thing has power to do that, but just that it assists. It's like a grounding. It's like someone that has that. It's like someone that is like a nylon. A nylon in a place that like something that is very light in a place that there is wind. The wind will easily blow it around. So it needs something that can solidify it, so it won't be blown away. So for instance, like nylon now, you throw nylon, there is wind. The wind will blow it, but if there is stone in that nylon cannot easily. So the principle, the nylon now you are putting in that stone is that seed you are planting and growing and pouring seed every morning. So it's there to solidify your faith, to make you realize, and it also give you and you seeing it, and you understand that it takes time. It's also a reminder, because when you look at it, you understand. See, what you have to understand, everything is in nature. Every lesson you need to learn is in life. You have to look around life. Everything takes time. You have to understand that growth. And so that's why understanding, I'm very focused on understanding, because understanding is what will lead you to wisdom. Understanding and love. You have to love all things, because the reason why, another thing that will keep you going when you are manifesting is you are in love in that thing. When you love your work, no matter the stress, you will do it. When you love what you do, no matter the stress, when you love someone, no matter how the person anger you, you still do something for that person. That is why love and understanding. You understand why you do what you do, and you love what you do. And what will make you to even do what you do more is the love you have for it. So you have to love what you are manifesting to be able never to lose faith in it, and to be able to believe and to understand that this thing, it takes time. And understand the principle to achieve. Don't just manifest. Understand the things you will do in place. For instance, now I'm looking at to make certain amount of money, and I ask myself, how do I really make it? Okay, if I come online and post regularly, maybe make content, or you ask yourself, what am I good at? What do I love doing? Like me, I love giving people advice. I love talking. I love teaching. I love guiding. Like, the things I love is what I do today. So that is the reason why, no matter how much I fall back, no matter how much I lose, no matter how much how much it takes me time to progress. I don't stop. I might stop for a moment, but I will come back. If you go to my YouTube channel, you understand, you see that it has been 3 months I posted last. I come back after 3 months. So it's not about falling off. You always fall off. But what matters is picking yourself up and keep going. You stop from where you start. And one thing, when you stop, you try as much as possible to keep yourself going. That is why I created this D12 community, to be able to assist people, for us to come together and grow together. I'm not perfect. I'm still there. I'm not still there. So, and regardless of where I am today, I'm still someone that I keep growing. If you like, put me for heaven, I will still want to grow. I will still want to grow more. So one thing you should understand is the mindset of growing. You should also have the mindset, always want to grow, regardless of what you do. Have this intention to grow. Always have growth mentality in your brain. Install it. Growth, expansion, doing better, improvement. When you are growing, ask yourself, if you have a business, how will I improve? If you have something, how will I grow in it? Always have yourself, whatever you're doing, how will I improve and how will I grow should also be part of your question. It's not only about manifestation and faith and desire. There is certain principles that comes with all these things. And this principles is you knowing what you do. Okay, you know that if this is your work you are doing, that thing you are good at. Because one thing is important, and it's not about running around because this person is doing this, let me go and do it and manifest out of there. No, you don't work like that. You have to manifest from things you love. So when you start taking time, when the boredom and when the pain come, you can be able to endure it. That is why love and understanding. You have to understand what you are doing and be in love with it. So this video is getting long, but you have to understand that it's certain principles. So tomorrow I might lay down the principles, but you should also understand one of the principles. You have something you are doing. If you are manifesting $1,000, you are manifesting 100 million. Have something you are doing, and make sure that thing you are doing have the capability to give you that thing. You can't be manifesting $1 million when something you are doing, there is no possibility, unless you will take time to, and you have to learn. You have to learn accumulation. You have to learn to save. And you have to understand, when you manifest things, it doesn't come once. It comes little by little, pieces by pieces. That one day you wake up and realize you have manifested your dream. It won't just come. So it takes time. Just like as that seed you plant, whenever you pour water on it, it takes time to grow before it blossom out, and before you have a full plant. So that is how all these things work. That is why that seed, planting it and watching it, is something that, if you can be able to do it and can afford, but if you cannot afford it, get a pen, a book, and always write down and remind yourself the reason why, and always write anything you can write to remind yourself and keep yourself in check about your faith, and always tell yourself, like, this video is getting long, but you know what to do. If you don't know, just write, today I have faith in what I believe in. You write what I believe this thing will come to pass. I have faith in it. And I know it will surely, I will see opportunity. And you always pray for God to give you opportunities that should make you recognize opportunities that can give you those things and make you to. And you also realize, take your time to think. Don't rush. Take time to think. See, it's better you take time and build a solid foundation than to be running speed and be going nowhere you didn't know. Take time and build. Take your time. Think. Even though it's going to take you 2 years and think what you are going to do, take 2 years, 3 years and think what you are going to do. Don't see. Let me give you an example. If you are scared that you miss out, if you say let's go back to university at the age of 30, at the age of 35 you'll be done with university. At the age of 36 you even have master degree. At the age of 37 you are still living. At the age of, you say you want to go back at the age of 40, at the age of 45 you are done. At the age of, so look, when you look at time, you understand that time is nothing. It's what you make out of time that matters. You have to take your time. That is why you have to always take your time and do things. This video is getting long. See you guys in my next video. And if you're interested in joining the D12 community, you can get me. You can just go to just search. If you're on WhatsApp, just search the D12 community on WhatsApp channel. You see our channel there. Just subscribe and be getting my daily articles. Whenever I create the Telegram group, I will just update it on the WhatsApp channel. So have a nice day. Obadikos. As within, so without, as above, so below, the master of mind and nature.